Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru. If you find these videos helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So here we are on level 6123 in Candy Crush Saga. It is a hard level, we can tell by the skull in the purple, where we have 25 moves to clear out a lot of jelly. 110 levels of jelly, or layers of jelly, I should probably say. Alright, we've got candy coats, licorice swirls, dark chocolate, candy cane fences, and a couple of cutouts on the board working against us. We have got lots of dispensers. Let's see how generous they are. And those are working for us. And then we've got the conveyor belt, which can be helpful or can kind of distract us from the mission. I'm trying to decide right now, should I open up the candy coats? I don't like this because this isn't candy coated and these two are, so they wouldn't open up at the same rate. But this would remove not only the candy coats but the purple entirely because they're the same thickness. Same with this blue down here. That looks kind of impressive. But I think I might go for the dark chocolate layers instead, because I don't want to have to keep dealing with the chocolate over and over again. And if I can break through here, I might be able to get rid of it and not have to constantly deal with it. Plus, it's nice in bringing down some stripes into this arena here. Now, the licorice really holds us up, but look at this. Opening things. I know, it keeps wanting me to do that, and I keep not doing that. I'm okay with that, though. I don't want to have high pressure just to open something up that doesn't look as productive as the things here. And now I'm going to do this one instead because it's lower to the ground. I'm trying to bring things through. I really want to get this chocolate out of the way. But is that the best approach? It may be just an emotional thing instead of a logical thing. Ah, those licorice. Once I get the licorice out of the way, I think they're gone for good. Oh, this is a good one. It hits a lot of things here. I am just making moves quickly instead of deciding what the best option is. That's me. That's how I play. Didn't take out any chocolate there, so more grew up at me. I want to get rid of that, but sometimes it's hard to reach. Here I can reach more of this licorice. Do I have to get rid of the licorice? No, there's no jelly under the licorice, but my life will be easier if it's gone because then I can reach these other very difficult areas that aren't quite available to me yet. Here we go. Beautiful. Now I've carved a niche through there. And, yeah, I just think I'm distracted. I am not playing at all well. There we go. Let's see how far we can get. I really do think that working over here and getting into this lower area was a lot more helpful than I at first realized it would be. So that may be a strategy that I employ much earlier on. I think I will. And yeah, I do have to use the stripes that come down from the top, but just over here it didn't work as well as it seemed to on this right-hand side of the board. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I think I might take a slight break in between and kind of clear my head and try that new strategy. I'm going to have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, so here we go. We've got all of the chocolate gone. We need 7 of these jelly, and we've got a beautiful setup remaining. So beautiful that I don't want to risk it unless I'm pretty sure it can come to fruition. One way to do this is to count out the way the stripes are going to go on the green. That works to some good extent, but not to great extent, because the things that are going horizontally could drop down. So let's see where I have these jelly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all clustered here. And let's see where the green are potentially going to go. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. Wait, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So these two don't help this. I have to look over here, and these are awful so far. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. Vertical doesn't help, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, yuck. Vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. We finally get a good one, but it'll probably drop down because this will be gone. And then that's vertical, and that's awful. So as far as a setup, this is great, and the result is probably going to be disastrous. So I'm not going to do that. Let's take out a double thick because we've got a few moves. Am I risking this? Yes. Look at how explosive this gets. But taking a bad thing is worse than risking a good thing, in my opinion. All right, now let's take a look and see where things are going to fall. Horizontal, vertical, and if you don't know what I'm doing, I've got a link to this. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So these are going well so far. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, still awful, vertical. All right, so this still isn't lining up great for me. Do I take it anyway because I've got so much going? Nope. I have to look for something better. I'm going to play around with how things are falling out here. Now I could get that double thick again here and maybe try to prompt more green into this area. That looks much better, don't you think? I only need 3. 1, 2, 3. It's so much more likely that it's going to work because really all I need is something to hit this, and presumably something would hit this, blow this up. And then for these guys, I just need 1 green. Well, I've already got it without using this. Let's do this, even if this explodes now. This is a guarantee. So I didn't even use that extraordinary opportunity. I went for something more sure-footed for me. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. Unfortunately, this took me between 40 and 45 tries. And as always,